The Rock fires Cody Rhodes, the highs and the lows from SmackDown. LA Knight sends the police officers a message immediately after arrest. Alexa Bliss training for a WWE return. Cody Rhodes leaks MJF's WWE return. What happened after SmackDown went off air? Footage, The Rock squashes major WWE rumor, and more. Let's dive right in. Starting with the highs and the lows from SmackDown. This week on SmackDown, the WWE Universe was treated to a spectacle of rivalries and revelations. The episode was headlined by the intense face-off between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, setting the stage for future showdowns. Naomi, despite a valiant effort, fell to Io Sky, and Damage Control made their presence felt with a ruthless attack. In a surprising twist of solidarity, Bianca Belair dashed to Naomi's aid, putting their backstage tensions aside. The low point, Dominic Mysterio's saga with his father, Rey Mysterio, continues to unravel. Despite the lessons intended at WrestleMania 39, Dominic's allegiance to the Judgment Day remains unshaken. The betrayal that began at Clash at the Castle lingers, as evidenced by Dominic's interference in Rey's match against Santos Escobar, leading to a victory for Escobar. It's clear that Dominic's journey as a singles competitor is still haunted by the shadows of his past. The high point, Jade Cargill's arrival to SmackDown, marks a new era. Her signing last September sparked excitement, and her subsequent appearances have only fueled fan anticipation. Her WWE in-ring debut at Royal Rumble was met with acclaim, and her confrontation with Nia Jax left the audience in awe. Despite backstage murmurs about her readiness, Cargill's star power is undeniable. Now, officially part of SmackDown, she's poised to shake up the scene and potentially set her sights on Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. The missed opportunity. Pretty Deadly's trajectory on SmackDown has been a roller coaster. Their initial buzz has waned, and their quest for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship has been fraught with setbacks, including Elton Prince's injury. Their sporadic appearances have diminished their impact, leaving fans wondering what's next for the duo. Kevin Owens' confrontation with them hints at a possible resurgence, but only time will tell if they can reclaim their former glory. The strategic move, Cody Rhodes, ever the strategist, isn't taking any chances. In a recent twist on Raw, Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman reached an agreement, setting the stage for Rhodes' showdown with Roman Reigns. As WrestleMania's spotlight shone, the two titans clashed on SmackDown's finale. Reigns, the reigning undisputed WWE Universal Champion, taunted Rhodes for his alliance with Seth Rollins, notorious for his treacherous past. Reigns harked back to the days of the Shield, where he and Rollins stood united. Rhodes, unfazed, recounted his victory alongside his brother over Reigns and Rollins, seizing the WWE Tag Team titles back in 2013. The encounter, witnessed solely by the Wise Man, ended with Reigns' slight grin as he departed, and the sudden appearance of Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso from the audience. Meanwhile, Jey Uso and Seth Rollins, donned in stealthy black, made a surprise entrance, much to the Bloodlines' dismay. Rhodes' meticulous research on his WrestleMania 40 rival was evident, giving him a strategic advantage in a long-standing rivalry with the Bloodline, further intensified by The Rock's presence. LA Knight sends the police officers a message immediately after arrest. LA Knight, a man of action, not words, made his intentions clear without a shred of doubt. Post-arrest, he didn't mince words, with the officers making his stance known. Capture on SmackDown, Knight's confrontation with the law followed his bold move at AJ Styles' residence, where he launched an unreserved attack. The long-simmering feud reached its boiling point, and Knight's warning to Styles about missing SmackDown wasn't just talk. He meant business. The WWE commentary team, speaking on the incident, relayed that Styles chose not to pursue legal action, leading to Knight's release. Knight, seizing the moment, expressed his thoughts to the officers, hinting at his inevitable return. "I hope you're getting overtime for this. I will come back. If I need to come back, I'll come back." The stage is set for their next encounter on SmackDown. With the grand spectacle of WrestleMania on the horizon, their clash could very well transform into a marquee matchup. Will there be a twist in the tale with a special stipulation? Time will tell. Dominic Mysterio reveals why he cost Rey Mysterio on WWE SmackDown. In a shocking turn on SmackDown, Dominic Mysterio broke his silence about his unexpected interference, aiding Santos Escobar in toppling Rey Mysterio. The Judgment Day affiliate justified his actions, citing a deep-seated grudge. With Rey dominating the bout, Dominic's sudden grasp on his father's leg turned the tides, setting up Escobar for the 619 and Phantom Driver, clinching the victory. The aftermath saw Dominic and Escobar unite, hinting at a new coalition. Rhea Ripley's puzzled tweet mirrored the audience's surprise. Dominic's apology to Mammy was laced with his bitter confession. "I'm sorry, Mammy. but I hate him. Dominic's blunt rationale for sabotaging Rey Mysterio's match on WWE SmackDown. Dirty Dom's motives are clear-cut. He despises his father, and that alone fuels his resolve to dismantle Rey's legacy. The fallout from tonight's SmackDown raises questions about Dominic's next move. Could he align with Legado del Fantasma, straddling two factions, or will he confront Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania once more, possibly in a multi-man tag showdown? The anticipation builds. Alexa Bliss training for a WWE return. Alexa Bliss, the dynamo of the WWE universe, has been on a hiatus, but her return is now on the horizon. The transformation from the fierce 5 Feet of Fury to Bray Wyatt's eerie accomplice showcases her versatility. Despite stepping away from the limelight due to her pregnancy and welcoming her daughter Hendrix with Ryan Cabrera, Bliss's star power remains undimmed. Gearing up for a comeback, Bliss shared a glimpse of her workout regime on Instagram, fueling speculation about her return. While she keeps fans guessing on the exact date, hints of her appearance at SummerSlam in Ohio have sparked excitement. As the WWE community buzzes with anticipation, the question on everyone's lips is, how will Little Miss Bliss make her mark upon her return? Share your predictions below. Cody Rhodes leaks MJF's WWE return. On a recent episode of WWE Raw, Cody Rhodes delivered a stirring speech addressing The Rock's musical performance on SmackDown. Beyond his reply to The Rock, Rhodes subtly dropped a hint that sparked discussions among fans about the potential arrival of an AEW talent to WWE. Let's delve into Rhodes' words that stirred excitement among the audience. In his address, Rhodes used the term "salt of the earth" in reference to The Rock. Notably, Salt of the Earth is also the moniker for MJF's renowned Fujiwara armbar, his move of choice for securing victories over numerous adversaries. This remark led many to speculate about MJF's possible WWE debut. Since its defeat by Samoa Joe at AEW World's End, MJF has been conspicuously absent. Following this, AEW erased MJF's profile from their official website, and there's been a conspicuous silence about him on their broadcasts. MJF's quiet period has fueled rumors about a potential switch to WWE. Early in his AEW tenure, MJF made a bold forecast about igniting a competitive offer war between WWE and AEW come 2024. He frequently alluded to this in his promos, reminding Tony Khan of his fortunate position to have MJF on board. Now, as MJF's star has risen in the wrestling world, and with his contract situation uncertain, both WWE and AEW are likely to be keen on securing the signature of the former world champion. There's also a chance that MJF's current absence is a strategic narrative move by AEW, designed to make fans believe he might exit the promotion. Rhodes is often credited by fans for playing a pivotal role in MJF's ascent to stardom, with their feud marking a significant chapter in AEW history. Rhodes has expressed his belief in MJF's capabilities, reflecting on the relationship MJF shared with the Players Tribune. "We have a beautiful friendship in a business where friends are like unicorns, and I'll just leave it at that." The wrestling community is abuzz with anticipation to see if MJF will fulfill his vow from the previous year and make the leap to WWE, joining forces with Cody Rhodes after sparking a significant contract battle. What happened after the Bloodlines stare-down with Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and Jey Uso? Off-air footage. In a heartwarming post-show scene, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso shared a memorable moment with a SmackDown audience. The night's climax featured a tense standoff between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. As the confrontation escalated, Reigns beckoned Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa to his side. However, Rhodes wasn't caught off guard as Jey Uso and Seth Rollins emerged from the crowd to balance the scales. The factions exchanged intense gazes before the broadcast concluded. Away from the cameras, Rhodes was seen generously giving away his gear. Post-SmackDown, the camaraderie continued as Rhodes and Jey Uso engaged with the live crowd. Rhodes energized the fans, culminating in him gifting a shoe to a lucky attendee. Jey Uso followed suit, tossing a matching shoe into the crowd, eliciting a thunderous cheer. Looking ahead, Rhodes and Rollins face a daunting task at WrestleMania XL, squaring off against The Rock and Roman Reigns on the first night. The outcome of this high-profile match will set the stage for Night 2's main event, with the Bloodlines' victory, imposing their rules on the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match. Meanwhile, Jey Uso is gearing up for a highly anticipated one-on-one bout with his brother Jimmy, adding to the grandeur of WrestleMania. The Rock squashes major WWE rumor. Wrestling icon The Rock has recently addressed a circulating report claiming that TKO Group Holdings has requested him to adhere to a PG-rated content guideline. Known for his electrifying presence, The Rock has been dominating the wrestling scene with his unfiltered social media outbursts, sparing no words words in his tirades against Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. The Wrestling Observer newsletter released a report suggesting that TKO Group Holdings expects The Rock to maintain a TV PG standard in his content. This report has reignited discussions about perceived double standards reminiscent of the Vince McMahon era within WWE. The Rock, spotting this report on Twitter, dismissed it with a succinct, "This story is complete horsish." The Rock has unleashed a trio of fiery promos on his social platforms. His initial outburst was directed at the Cody Crybabies, where he criticized Cody Rhodes for his change of heart regarding a match with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania XL and issued a warning to Seth Rollins. He even crossed a line by mocking Cody's dog, Pharrell. In a subsequent tirade, he verbally assailed Cody's mother, vowing to hand over his weight belt post-victory. Now embracing a villainous persona on WWE programming, Dwayne Johnson is not holding back, arguably delivering some of the most compelling performances of his wrestling tenure. Johnson, alongside Roman Reigns, is laser-focused on triumphing over Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins on the first night of WrestleMania XL. Their victory would set the terms for Night 2's main event, allowing it to proceed under the auspices of Bloodline rules. The question remains, did you give any credence to the report about TKO Group Holdings' PG content directive for The Rock? The Rock fires Cody Rhodes. Dutch Mantel, a seasoned voice in wrestling, recently shared his vision for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's potential storyline at next year's WrestleMania. As The Rock prepares for a highly anticipated return to the WWE ring, teaming up with Roman Reigns against Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, the stakes are high. The result of this tag team clash on night 1 of WrestleMania XL will set the tone for the subsequent main event, with the Bloodline rules hanging in the balance. On Sportskeeda Wrestling's Smack Talk, Mantell floated a provocative scenario where The Rock, leveraging his position with the TKO board, could dramatically fire Cody Rhodes. This bold move would serve as a climactic twist, positioning The Rock as the ultimate antagonist, and he's the final boss. Then he turns around to really get heat, and he fires Cody Rhodes, just to tip everybody off. They will all hate him then now. "Cody, get you out here, I'm tired of looking at you," Mantell envisioned. Such a narrative could indeed ignite the wrestling world, adding another layer to The Rock's story legacy and the ongoing saga of WWE's power dynamics.